Ooga booga.
Hey, I'm your captain speaking. I will be taking you through this turbulent flight tonight, guys. I think it's gonna be fire as fuck. Fire as fuck, boy!
Now with that out of the way, quite firmly, I'd like to welcome you to the video. Simpdubbbz, as he has been just recently anointed, has put out a fat video, cocking himself completely. Now, before I get into that, let me tell you how this bullshit's gonna work. So, 2 parts. 1, Simpdubbbz, Panorama. 2, iDubbbz's girlfriend, who he has a very poor choice in selection, or maybe that was the only selection available, who knows. But my friend, I'm gonna cuck you right here, because we're gonna start off with so-called big titty Anissa. So Anissa, my interest was piqued in her. I was like, hold on a second, iDubbbz has a fucking girlfriend. Well, apparently he does. Well, I mean, this is me 2 years ago, by the way, not now. Old news. So I decided to check out her channel. I was like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit horny, not gonna lie. And I checked out her channel, and I saw a couple of videos. Oh, she's well, at the time I think I was a virgin at the time. So naturally I was like, you look like someone who has a pussy. Let me wank over you. No, so I did decide to check her out, and I watched one of her videos. Well, I think I binge watched quite a few. Yeah. And yeah, so I came across a video. I think it was a Q&A. I was like, let's see how many times she's had sex. Bear in mind I was 16, but yes. So I clicked on the video, and I came across a little sob story about how her nudes had been leaked in school or something like that, and how so scarred she was by that experience, and how just it made her just, totally vulnerable as a person. And it's so horrible, and all them young girls who go through all of that stuff, they should just have, they need support and all that stuff, and you should really hit her up if you need any support. Jump cut 2 years. Yo, I'm a fat, guys. I'm selling my fucking nudes. I'm selling me nudes, guys. You want a nude? Anyone? Nude anyone? Yeah, basically. OnlyFans account. I don't give a shit about the fucking reason. I doubt that's true. If literally she wanted to make some money, how about this? How about you get a decent job, love? Get a decent job, love, because it really is the lowest of the low. And I don't mean that in like, I'm on my fucking high horse. No, I mean that in the case of like, it's so easy. All we need to do is have a pussy and show some meat. That's it. It's the easiest of fucking jobs. Do I even need to say more about this bitch? Look at her. Look at her fucking... the female version of a fucking simp. I want to be ego. I don't fucking know yet. Then Belle Delphine sponsored fucking kawaii fucking headphone sort of cool little things. Like, what the fuck is that? I'm speechless. I am speechless. I'm fucking speechless, guys. My mouth is fucked with spit right now. Now we move on. So Simpdubbbz, I wanted to get Anissa out of the way quickly, because well, I won't go into that right now, but yes. So Simpdubbbz. Now let me play you a little clip right here. Yeah. And that face I was showing you a minute ago. Oh my goodness, is that a face of a cuck if I've ever seen one. Now, quickly, let me give you my thoughts on this. Personally, I have zero issue with OnlyFans accounts, and zero issue with all of, porn stars and all that shit. But it's a different question of, would I date one? No, I wouldn't. And here's the reasoning better than the cuck in the video you either sort of pissed out with. The pros and cons fucking whiteboard, bloody hell. So, let me tell you, my man. Intimacy and monogamy is a big deal, at least for me, in a relationship. And, that's taken away, isn't it, if your girlfriend's being sexual with, males with presumably bigger cocks. So personally, I would feel that's sort of like a lapse in monogamy, and therefore not really keeping true to the relationship, in my opinion, my old gent. Yes, that's my hot take, and yeah, that's that really. So now iDubbbz, yes, like, yeah, mate. I don't know where where you weren't expecting, and how you weren't expecting this to be a thing. You're a guy who takes the piss out of quite a few people for things that they've done and how fucking amusing they are. You know, yeah, whatever, you know. And I fucking enjoy your content. I fucking love it. You're probably my favourite YouTuber. Wink, wink. When am I clapping that? Okay, let's not go there. But yeah, like, very good YouTuber, and I'm a big fucking fan, mate. But you've done yourself no favours here. Like, I don't think you understand your key audience here. Okay, you aren't fucking preaching to CNN and fucking the New York Times viewers here. Okay, you're fucking preaching to, you know, the sort of typical sort of shall we say, in speech marks, right wing sort of, you know, people who are like, oh fuck, that's like, but the whole, like, you know, it's hard to describe the audience, but again, not the like, you know, no, not the old fucking right, but fucking, you know, like base, like, you know, people who know what they're talking about, basically, you know. And you know, I don't think you're very aware of that, my friend. Now, I'm just gonna play the video in slow motion, just like a little bit of a beat.
I know.
Actually, no, I can't listen to that voice in slow motion. But yeah. So essentially, my friend, this whole video, I won't fucking dissect the entire video because, quite frankly, I only have 10 minutes of free screen recording time before it fucking grabs my cock and expects me to fucking pay 28 quid for the full version. Fuck no. So yes, this whole video, it's so weird seeing iDubbbz on the defensive. You are never on the defensive, and it's so weird seeing you on the fucking defensive. Like, yeah, and it's certainly sobering. You definitely seem very startled and all that stuff, and very cuckish. And I mean, look, I'm not jumping the bandwagon right here. Like, it's just in your demeanour and your personality seems slightly different than what it usually is. It's like, it's more like you're up for, you're like in fight or flight mode essentially. You're in that fight mode. You're sticking up for your girl. You're the white knight riding into battle. Well, yeah, and yeah, it just fucking it's just inconsistent with what I've assumed to be your character. And then again, you spend the majority of the video criticising people who you know, had take issues with it. Now, let me just say one thing right now. It's probably a little bit too late for this, but look, I'm not one of them cucks who's like, oh my god, I'm unsubscribing. What fucking tosh. iDubbbz fucking. No. Okay, but I will point out that I think he's lost about 20,000 subscribers. So there's clearly a little number of them. But yes, I can assure you I'm not one of them, and I take the piss out of them, and I laugh about them as much as you do, my friend. Now, yeah, I just, you know, like, I'm in that middle ground, you know, them people being like, you lied to me, iDubbbz, you know, they can go and fucking, you know, do whatever, they can go and wank their fucking Anision if they want to, but oh well, yeah, he certainly doesn't like thoughts. No, he fucking, you know, anyway, it's not going to that. But yeah, like, oh fuck, I run out of recording time. Oh well, I guess you'll have to take that up your cock and have it for lunch.